Master calleth, come and dine. You may feast at Jesus' table all the time. He who fed the multitude, turned the water into wine. To the hungry calleth now, come and dine.
Hello and welcome to Come and Dine. Today I'd like to just tell you two good funny jokes. I said a merry heart doeth good like medicine, and there's nothing wrong with a good clean joke. So here we go. One day an Amish man walks into a bank, and he walks up to the bank manager and says I'd like to borrow some money. And the banker asks, well, what's the purpose of borrowing this money? And the Amish man says, I want to buy some jewelry and take it in town and sell it. So the banker asks the Amish man and says, well, what do you got for collateral? Well, this confused the Amish man because this is the first time he ever heard the word collateral. So the Amish man asked the bank man, he says, what do you mean by collateral? And he says, well, that's where you just tell us what you got, what you own, and you're willing to use that. And then if you can't pay back the loan, we take what you give to us as collateral. So the Amish man said, well, I got this 1949 pickup truck. And the banker says, oh, well, that's not really good. He says, do you got any livestock? And the Amish man says, yeah, I got a horse. And the banker says, well, how old is it? And the Amish man says, well, I really don't know. It don't have no teeth, though. So the banker says, well, I'll tell you what. So I'll let you borrow $500. So the Amish man takes the $500, and in about a month he comes back, and he pulls out this big wad of money, and he pays back the loan with interest. And the bank manager says, well, sir, what are you going to do with that money? And the Amish man says, I'm going to put it in my pocket. And the banker says, why don't you deposit into our bank? Well, again, the Amish man was confused. And he says, what do you mean by deposit? And the banker says, well, you just let us hold on to your money. And if you ever want to withdraw some of it or get some of it, you just come and we'll let you have it. And with that, the Amish man looked intensely at the banker and leaned across and says, what do you got for collateral? All right. Now the second joke I want to tell you is there's two fellas. They were in great need of money, and they started thinking about how they can get this money. And they realized, there's this Amish man. He owned a store, and they said, well, what we can do is we can break in at night, steal the money out of the register. And they're thinking, no, the Amish man, Amish people are harmless. They ain't gonna harm nobody. So what they did is they waited at night, and they break into the store. And just as they're getting ready to get their hands on that cash register, the light flicks on. There's the Amish man with a double-barrel shotgun pointing at both men. And the Amish man said this, says, fellas, I don't mean to you any harm, but you're standing where I'm about to shoot. Thank you, God bless you, and goodbye.
Come and dine, the Master calleth, come and dine. You may feast at Jesus' table all